Hart fans, hello and welcome to the 2025 Hart Women's Bowling Media Day. I'm your host, Hart correspondent Stephen Davis. Now it's time to chat with the Columbia Cougars. Head coach Damon Hilgevold and Samantha Malley join us. Coach Samantha, how are you guys?
Great. Thanks for having us.
You are very welcome. We're glad to have you, Coach. Hart Bowling Championships coming up here very quickly, just a couple weeks away, right there in Columbia, Mo, inside your home bowling center. How excited are you and your players to have the conference championship right there?
We're pretty excited, I would say. It's really cool to be able to showcase to the community and to the school two different forms of bowling. We hosted our home tournament for the first time earlier this year, and so that was really cool to see a lot of people. But now getting to host the Hart Conference tournament, it takes it to another level, and really excited. And we've been talking about this one basically the whole last couple of weeks.
All right, AMF Town and Country Lanes, give us as fans and give the other teams an idea what they can expect from that facility.
Yeah, I mean, for a college tournament viewing experience, there's probably not a better venue in the country, quite frankly. If you've been to a college tournament across the country, you're standing ground level with the bowlers, and so it's really hard to see over the top of the kids out front and the coaches and stuff like that. For our center, we kind of have a two levels basically. There's an upper level where the fans and spectators are going to be able to see and look over the top and not have to be blocked by anybody in front of them, which is really cool. And then for us, being able to be in the area and have a separator between the spectators and the teams is also pretty nice and a lot of space.
All right, tell us about Samantha sitting next to you and what she means to your team.
There's a lot of things I could say about Sammy, but she was my first recruit here at Columbia College and has stuck with us the last 3 seasons, and really is you look at our stats in particular, and you can't just pull one person out of the stat book at this season. But as far as an energy factor, someone who really helps our team go, Sammy does a great job in that leadership role. Whether she's in the number one spot of the day, five spot, doesn't matter. She's kind of that person that kind of helps us go, and if she's going, we're going as a group, and it's very special to see, and really the progress that she's been able to make the last couple of years has been really good too.
All right, Sammy, if I can call you that, let's go over to you. For fans who haven't visited your campus before, tell us what the Columbia campus looks like and the whole town of Columbia as well, or city if you prefer.
Yes, I definitely call it a city. I'm from a super small town, so it's a very different environment over here in Columbia. But it's beautiful. There's so much to do, no matter if it's after the tournament, before the tournament, there's something to do in Columbia at all times. It never sleeps ever. It's always going. Our campus is also very beautiful. It's an older campus and it's true to like its original of the buildings, and it's very, very beautiful. Small community, everything is tight knit here. It's really nice.
All right, you said there's plenty to do. What are some things you and your teammates like to do around town when you guys are given a little bit of free time?
We usually go shopping. That's our favorite thing to do, probably. Or we like to get coffee together as a team after our workout sessions, and we go to our dining hall here, which is our favorite, after practice as a team most days. So we like to do that.
All right, Coach, back over to you. For fans who are coming in for the tournament, maybe throw out a couple or three restaurants that are good that folks might want to check out.
That's a good one. Now I got to think about that. I guess my favorite spot to hit's always Billiards downtown. Great burgers, can't go wrong. Hand cut fries and burgers downtown there. Couple of different good barbecue places around as well. Como Smoke and Fire, I would say, is the top of my list on that front. And then as far as pizza goes, we're really known. Shakespeare's is kind of what we're really known for when it comes to the pizza front, and it's hard to beat Shakespeare's, quite frankly.
All right. Hey, first season for Columbia to compete in the Hart Conference Championships. What kind of competition level do you expect to see from the other women's teams?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Quite frankly, Stephen, this conference, there's a lot of really good teams. You take any one of the teams that are competing, and you're going to see them be able to throw it really well at a highly national level as well. Obviously, the front runner, Mount Mercy, that's a really well-known program outside of the NAIA. Really good USBC team, and Coach Dirks has done a fantastic job building that program up. So they're always going to be right there in the front, being in the heart now, and then obviously William Penn and the Fosters have done a great job there, turning that into a national power as well. But it really is one of the more competitive conferences in the entire country across the board. I think there's 4 or 5 of us right now that are within, 2 or 3 points in the RPI, and that's really crazy to see, how close that we are across the board. And so it really is going to be a very, very competitive weekend here in Columbia, and certainly excited to be a part of it and be one of the teams that are vying for that spot.
All right, Sammy, back over to you. Take us through your bowling journey a little bit. When did you first start bowling, and how did it lead to you end up doing this in college?
So I didn't start into my freshman year of high school, and I got into bowling because my dad was my coach back home, and he was like, "You should try bowling." I'm like, I don't know about that. We'll see. And then I met Coach Damon at a tournament my senior year, and I thought this was a Mizzou team, and apparently Mizzou does not have a bowling team. I found that out. And now I'm at Columbia College, and I didn't see myself going here. I played volleyball my whole life, and I was going to go to a different school to play volleyball. Coach Damon stole me away, and now I'm bowling for Columbia College.
Awesome. Well, what's your favorite part then about a tournament with you and your teammates? What stands out when you think about just the general tournament experience?
I love the Baker games. I always look forward to Baker games every single time. I'm like, can we get the individual games over with? I just want to bowl as a team. Bakers are my favorite. I feel like the Bakers bring the most energy out of all teams, and it's just electric in the bowling alley during Baker games.
Do you and your teammates have any superstitions or rituals that you guys have to do before a tournament or before a specific person takes their throw?
Yes, I am the most superstitious person. Everybody will tell you that. On our team, we have to stand in certain spots if a certain person is on a roll, or everybody has a cheer before they bowl. And if you miss it, I call it bad luck. So we'll blame one person if somebody doesn't do good, if we break our superstition going.
Awesome. Coach, you're on board with all the superstitions, right?
Hey, I'm right on board with it. Quite frankly, I tell them too. I said, if I'm standing in the wrong spot, tell me. We'll move and get back to business.
Awesome. Awesome. Coach, Sammy, thanks so much for your time today. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.